So
Oh, nothing
whatever.
dangerous.
Right. So
Now, what was happening at the public pool?
like just kids running around screaming. There was a diving board. The hot girl lived behind it. Oh, she had bleach blonde hair. Oh yeah. Coley Sanders.
Ooh.
Yeah.
How
I wonder
old
if
was
she
she?
said Coley Sanders. I don't know.
Was she Japanese or was she?
No, she was
White
Caucasian.
girl. Oh, yeah.
You can't even say white these days.
Yeah, you
You
can.
get hog tied and stripped of all your medals if you say color. Yeah, so she was of Norwegian Nordic descent.
Right. You'd have to ask her what she is.
Yeah, these I don't even know. Well, I get sued for even mentioning a human. I think that's how it works these days. So, yeah, then there's the diving board. I can just hear it now. And there's the deep end. Yeah, there's the deep end, and then there's just whistles blowing right and left.
Yeah.
Stop breathing.
Yeah, stop breathing.
You're you know what I mean? And then
Hey, you breathing underwater. Stop.
right, so you can't. Close your eyes underwater.
Yeah. Stop drowning, they would
And
say.
then, yeah, there was the outdoor shower. Yeah, some family would be in the corner with their little picnic set up.
Yeah, they have a setup right
But
there.
kind of by the lifeguard, so you didn't fuck with them.
Yeah.
Then the older kids down by the diving board lining up. If you weren't tall enough, you couldn't even go on the diving board in the deep end. Then there's Adult Swim.
Yeah.
Like, oh, Adult Swim, and then I'll wait for Adult Swim, and I'd go take off to the gas station.
Because that's when the kids had to get out.
They had to get out, and then they'd go to the playground, and they'd walk around, go play the Ouija board in the bathroom.
Adults only.
Yeah. They go 7 minutes of heaven over there by the tricycles.
Yeah, man. That's when
So
you had to get out.
Yeah, so I take off to the gas station. They had the Jolly Rancher Fire. Remember the Fire Jolly Ranchers?
Uh-huh.
They were called fire flavored. They were cinnamon, but they were crazy hot. And the package would be stuck to the side, but it was molted around. So like there was angles, geometry angles on the thing because it had melted and it's been sitting in the sun all day.
Yeah. So you didn't know how to get into that
And
snack.
you get some little banana Laffy Taffy. They didn't even have jokes on them back in the day.
Wow, you just had to what? Just think of something happened.
Yeah, you had to open it and just make up a joke. So like, hey, what do apples say on their birthday? I said, I don't know, just give me one. No, just what do apples say on their birthday? Oh, what?
Yeah.
Forest fires are friendly.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So those, and then you get those little. It looked like a barrel. Mm-hmm. It was but it tastes like a melted popsicle. It was like a little blue juice. You ever seen those?
Yeah, it was wax.
No. I'm talking about Well, the carton was.
Yes.
It's like a barrel.
And it had a little metal top on
Yeah.
it.
You peel that off.
Yeah. Oh, that shit was good. What was that?
It's melted popsicles. All the melted popsicles that go in the stores, and they just put them in that.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
I didn't know it either.
Dang, man. That's behind the scenes.
Yeah, it had a kick in the back.
Yeah, that fucking get your neck up.
I don't know what it was.
That's a free neck brace, man. It'll fucking loosen you up.
Yeah, that and a double decker taco.
Oh yeah, tacos at Circle K.
I'm just saying that the
Oh yeah,
with
the
that with
taco
the kick,
neck. You're in a fucking wheelchair.
you're out of there.
But dude, people used to
You're at the nurse's office.
Oh yeah. Dude, remember the nurse's office?
Yeah, I knew kids who used to go to the nurse's office just to switch clothes with the lost and found just to get a new pair of pants.
That pink pantser, bruh. They had dudes
They
going.
pitched their pants on purpose.
I know, dude. Bruh, and that's back when I remember I'd get a boner, right, and go into the lady and be like, hey, something wrong with my dick.
Yeah,
You know?
check this out.
Yeah, check this out. My dick keep getting hard. A bee stung me. That's what I would tell her.
Yeah. What'd the nurse say?
I think she liked me a little bit, but I was young. And
How old was she?
she was probably maybe 50 or 48, but her husband had left her, and she had a kid that was in our class.
Oh, she come send you a note and be like, hey, Thea, I think I need to check up on Thea.
Yeah. Is Theo sick today? Sometime I would get a note. Like, damn.
I think Theo's sick.
Yeah.
Sweat backstage, and you'd hear the Tonight Show band playing. It's like, Johnny's going to ask you this, and then you're going to say that, and you're going to do this, and don't fucking veer from this, you get in trouble. And this is good. I didn't prepare anything.
Yeah.
Obviously you didn't prepare anything. No, I'm kidding.
I did.
Really have no list of questions?
No.
So
I know
what
you.
happened?
I like you.
Right.
I'm sure I'm not going to run out of things to ask you or talk to you about.
But that's a talent in itself, that you could do that off the top of your head. I think you think it's not that much of a talent.
Alright, let's start this off with a little basic understanding. Looping. As long as you are on an empty slot, you can loop whatever you want. And how you do that is by pushing this left switch. Right switch, left switch. Right switch, left switch. You push your left switch right when you start playing, and now it's going to loop that over and over again. And it's going to immediately give you the option of overdubbing it, but I always hit it a second time just to stop and listen to what I'm doing there. Then I can practice something else like alright, let's try that. Click. Now I've got that feeding on a loop. I don't know if you can hear me over this. I'll do a sound check real quick. Now if I don't want to deal with what I just did, I can, while it's playing, I can press the right one and hold it, and that will undo the previous. If I stop it, pardon me, if I stop it and then I press and hold the right button, it will erase everything. So be careful if you want what you're recording to not get erased. Don't press and hold the right button, because as of now my memory is back to square one. Now that's fine, because the initial beat that I did was off. My stepping pattern was off, and it's really key to getting the looper down is knowing when to hit that pedal at the exact moment. It's part of being the artist, honestly. It's part of learning an instrument. It's part of hammer-ons and everything, hitting it at the exact moment. So let's try this again. Now the timing was better, but the rhythm itself sucks. Now let's get out of this situation. I'm just going to erase that again. Now one good thing about this machine here is it has a drum section, a drum beat section. So if I click both pedals at the same time, it switches me over to the right hand side, where I can pick from multiple drum beats. Like this right here, a Latin beat. Right? Over here I have something called fusion. We'll go ahead and work with that real quick. See what that has to offer us. Alright, let's see what we can do with that. Now in order to loop with that, what you want to do is go back over to the other side by hitting both buttons. Now if you hit this green button, that's like a magical timer. It times everything up for you. It's going to give me a count in to when that beat starts as well, which is epic. So I'll show you how that works real quick. Let me go ahead and count in on that. 2, 3. Now it's gonna hold that rhythm for me, and it's gonna make sure that wherever I cut it off, it matches the rhythm. Let's see what we can get out of this. Alright, so that sounds shitty, but that's the thing. You've now got your rhythm looping, so you can do what you want with it. And if you can hear that drum in the background, it is substantial. You can actually change by pressing on this button. You press it, and now it takes me to my volume. And I can turn that beat all the way down, barely on. I can turn it all the way up. We'll see what's up with that. So, and as always, I want to click back over to select it to be able to change my my beats, and then double click to get back over to looping. Now, as long as that little green light's lit up in the center, you're good to go as far as it helping you match timing. This little green light right here. There's also a small snake that rides around the screen, and it lets you know when your beat's about to start or stop. All in all, it's a damn good machine. The pros of this machine: it's gonna up your timing. It's gonna up your ability to play with a band. It's gonna do a lot of things for you as far as helping your style, helping you find other styles, based on the fact that there's so many different drums. And each drum beat can be changed rhythmically as well with the left. So if I'm over in my drum section, hold on a second. Let's see if I can get out of that. Change all this, get rid of it. So I'm going back over to my drum section. It's actually kind of difficult to get used to this, but eventually you get the hang of it. So let's see. Now, if you want to change the tempo of this while you're in this mode, you just tap this as fast as you want. Tap, 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 tap. See, I've turned it into a solid mess. Now, tap, tap. Now, the beat itself is a solid mess. It's called Fusion number 3, and I'm not sure what I would use it for, but I probably wouldn't. I mean, I get it. I mean, there's a whole bunch of solid beats on here. Now, interestingly enough, we have a metronome as well. We have 10 different kinds of metronomes. 5, 4, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Click. 1, 2, 3, 4. See that separate 5th note? So all the way up to 10. So 12 of 8 metronome beat. 11, 12, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Click. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, very interesting rhythm there. So what's the downsides to this? There's really no downside, except for it doesn't come with any power source, which is, it's absolutely strange. They provided no source of power. That kind of threw me off a bit, because I received it and had to actually order a way to get the power cable, which is a 9 volt 300 milliamp center negative power cable, and that's DC cable. That's all it needed, and I was up and running. Now I am limited as of right now to running through whatever my amplifier is set at. I'm going to have to get 2 or 3 more basic pedals, a distortion pedal, a reverb pedal, and a delay pedal. That's probably the basic pedals that I'm gonna need to make sure that I'm up and running, because it's whatever I'm running through there is just coming out of my amp. However I set my amp, everything comes out that way. So I can't change and have a bit of distortion on it until I reset things and get some separate pedals. But other than that, it's a solid looping station. It works, that's for sure. And I've made a few little loops. I mean, let's see, the very first, let's go ahead and play you the very first one I ever did. That's loop 1, and then that's the overdub. Very simple. So you can do so many things off that. Anyway, just play around and find your song. You know? I even decided to oh, well, let's see, I erased a couple of them. This one is a regular little bass line and a rhythm. Let's add some drums and guitar. So, I mean, that's pretty much what you can get out of this. And I'm going to go ahead and end the show in a rather classic fashion with something that I put together pretty much the moment I got it out of the box, just to see if I could do it.